parents drained my inheritance and gave it to my sister just because she had a fatherless baby.
Yeah. I don't know. This one, I feel like there might be a-holes on both sides here.
What? Just because like a-hole for the father who deserted the sister?
You know, it's
a-hole to the parents who drained the funds?
Mm-hmm. And
a-hole to OP for dishing the dirt on Reddit?
You know? Yeah, no one ever talks about that.
Yeah,
man.
Dude. Hey,
crazy.
You know, some family secrets need to be kept. Shh. You don't need to actually like spread your seed all over like this father was the one.
Like some fertilizer.
Yeah, bro. This sister's baby daddy is just spreading his seed like,
bro, call him Farmer Bob.
Yeah,
just freaking
wild oats.
Oh.
All right, let's go. She's 23 female. I'm 18 female. Grandma died 8 years ago, and she left more than enough money to pay for all her grandkids' colleges, educations, with a few stipulations.
Yeah, you love this, don't you, Granny? Huh? You got all these Benjamins. You just want to give them away to your family because you're dead?
Granny got a few stipulations on if they can get that money or not. You want to hear those stipulations, Johnny boy?
Hit me.
All right. So, number 1, don't get arrested. If the popo coming after you, you are punched in the face with no money.
That's right.
Don't be a drunk. You know?
Solid.
Don't take too many shots of Fireball.
Yep.
I learned that the hard way. Don't get pregnant or get someone else pregnant. What if you like want to have a kid though?
Too bad.
Granny's like, the bloodline ends with me.
No children, Sonny. You keep that sausage out of that sausage cave.
The money was put into accounts in the parents' names since we were all kids then. In sophomore year, my sister got pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
God. Shit hit the fan, panicking about college. The baby daddy left, and she hasn't tried to find him / get child support. And the stress from that caused a hard, complicated pregnancy, but both are okay. Damn. Dude just left. He wasn't ready for fatherhood.
Gone
Girl or gone dad. Mom and dad still let her go to college as long as she didn't have another and maintained a 3.5 GPA.
Don't be popping out no more now.
No
you
more
hear?
babies. Make sure that GPA is high.
Again, like what if she finds someone, falls in love with them, and they're like, no
more babies.
Never.
You ain't Mormon. Which she did. She kept the 3.5 GPA, didn't pop out any more kids.
Smart.
She graduated last December with about $2,000 in debt. Not bad.
That's fine.
I figured her money must have been used to help raise her kid and pay for her pregnancy the past 2.5 years. So she had to get a bit of a loan, which seemed totally understandable. Boy, was I wrong.
Uh-oh.
I got accepted to my dream college on the other side of the state, but mom kept trying to get me to go to a cheaper one near home so I don't need a dorm and it would be a cheaper school. I asked her why she was so insistent. Grandma left plenty of money, I thought. Grr! Turns out they flushed all the money that was supposed to go to me down the toilet to take care of my sister and her kid and her expensive pregnancy. Turns out it was a lot worse than I was led to believe.
Oh my
so
God.
OP got no money from Granny.
And it's insane how they just pulled from her, like OP's money.
Isn't there like a rule against that? Like I thought like there's like some kind of trust, dude. So what's the point of putting what's the point of allocating inheritance if like the parents can just take whatever they want?
Just do whatever they want with it. They could go buy a giant floating penis that is like the size of a yacht.
That's our first purchase.
And just put it on the water just for no reason and laugh at their children who have no college funds.
What would you call that? What would you name the penis yacht?
It would be Moby Dick.
Oh, that was quick. You've been thinking about this one.
I wasn't. I had that solid. You know, like when a second lasts like 100 years, and you're just like do, and
you're doing all the calculations.
Yep.
Great name for a penis boat. I broke down and just lost it, crying harder than I ever have, shouting how they fricked me over and ruined my life for the kid that fucked up. Damn.
It's when you put it like
true,
that,
though. It's like she did everything right.
Yeah.
And then her sister who got pregnant and stole all her money, you know, fuck. But also like, what's the alternative? Right.
That's the thing.
Like
that's the thing.
You just let your sister die.
Well, not die, but
Well,
like
if there's
be
complications from-
homeless.
Well,
true.
if there's complications from the pregnancy.
Yes.
I love her like, yeah, let her be homeless.
Yeah. You know,
God.
little character, you know, little sidewalks. Sidewalks should be comfy, bro.
Yeah. Well,
just sleep on a sidewalk, bro.
Get the, you know, like the old hobo thing, like get all of your belongings, put it on a stick. Yeah. Carry it in a little handkerchief.
Put the baby in the handkerchief.
Yeah.
And carry the baby.
Start going on railroad cars.
Yeah.
We have like a 1920s version of what a homeless person is.
Just cooking a can of beans over fire.
Yo, low key, like 1920s homeless guys, they kind of had it.
Bro, they're traveling, not paying any taxes. Like,
you got free transportation.
Free transportation.
Who needs Uber when you got the railroads?
Dude.
Now I'll have at least $70,000 of debt if I go to school. I guess this upset my sister, and she asked in a very upset tone if I'd rather have her be out in the streets, destitute and unable to care for her kid, who she reminded me was a living being because she didn't have an education support system, just so I could go to college and have a good life. John's answer is yes, have her on the street.
Yup. What are you doing in this nice, comfy house and apartment with your tuition paid? Disgusting.
Get out on the street. Work that street corner.
Go right now.
I said yes. Bro, she's on your side, John.
AmItheAsshole, let's go.
How it's not fair that she got to F up, get drunk, and sleep with so many guys she doesn't know who the baby daddy is. Something she told me, but apparently not mom or dad. Kept breaking rule after rule while I haven't even had sex with my boyfriend. Bro, I feel like OP's just mad she's not getting laid.
True.
And now I'm the one who has to be punished for it. Everything just kept devolving into more yelling and fighting until I left. I've been staying with my boyfriend for the past few days. And now that everything's off the hook, you might as well, OP. Start riding that cowboy.
Slip that sausage in.
God, John. I know with the Rona, I shouldn't go anywhere near, but I just wanted to be with one person I feel like actually gives a damn about me. True.
Dang. Sorry, OP. That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Mom's been texting, calling, trying to get me to come home, saying if I could just be reasonable and not vilify my sister, we could probably work something out. I told her, unless she has money grandma left for me, don't talk to me until I have my college loans paid off in 50 years. Did I go too far? A lot of it was driven by emotion, but I really feel fucked over here because I'm being punished despite being the one who followed the rules. And FYI, I've since slept with my boyfriend.
Oh,
yeah. Get laid, OP. I figure if I'm going to get punished the same as if I would have, I figured if I'm going to get punished the same as if I would I figured if I'm going to get punished the same way I would have if I had just broken the rules, I can at least have some fun. So edit. My sister did offer to pay for a book or two.
Wow.
But not more, since she wants to get out from under mom and dad's thumb. Probably party again, since she doesn't hide how much she misses it. I did contact a lawyer. He says, due to how it was set up, he can't be certain now that we have a good case, but there might be a shot. Lawyer says they may have violated the trust grandma set up, so he's contacting a trust lawyer friend of his to help make sure he's reading it all right. There's even more tea. So Auntie got back to me. She's mad at my parents. When she called to see what was going on, all they did was try to justify it. Turns out mom and dad offered to pay for an abortion and sis didn't want one. Understandable. I wouldn't either, but still don't always get what we want. And sis thought going on government assistance was trashy and refused. So mom and dad felt like this was the only way to keep her safe. She says they still aren't sorry. And mom said she'd do it again if she had to do it all over. And of course, you might imagine they're mad at me for telling people. But since it's just making others mad, I'm just laughing at this point.
Wow. Okay. So here's the situation, right? Is it unfair? Yes.
It's totally unfair.
It's totally unfair. But what are you going to do? The sister has a child, has health complications. So what are they supposed to do? Just let her not
or die? Like, no. Yeah.
Literally
it's like, I mean, you're going to sue your parents like that. That's going to be terrible. I think yes, it's super unfair, but I have friends that have like $200,000 of student debt.
Yeah,
And
like
it's like,
there is,
and you can get out from under it, but you're,
Yeah.
you know, maybe don't choose a liberal arts major and choose like an engineering degree.
yeah. I mean, that's like she said, I'll be in 70K in debt. It's like, okay, like maybe 2 years of community college or something like that. But
Yeah.
what I would say,
Sucks though, dude.
what I would say, like, I actually don't know if I blame her for trying to sue necessarily, because it'd be like, okay, look, you guys made the right decision in terms of helping her, but I am still owed the money in my inheritance. So like, we need to figure out how to get me that money back. So like at a bare minimum, pay for the schooling I want. Maybe that's not the whole, like, let's say it was 100K. Maybe my schooling is like 70K or whatever, but like, we need to figure this out because you did it without telling me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Something.
I feel like if they asked her, maybe she would have said like, yes, like I am down.
I
to
don't
save
know
my
with
sister.
how so hard lined and crazy she is with her stance. Like,
Yeah.
she'd probably have that same reaction of like, maybe if they told her the health complications,
Yeah.
which also, why didn't they? That's
I
fucking
know.
crazy.
They should definitely say the health complications, dude.
What?
I just feel like she was so. I feel like the main issue. It's not like that they tried to save their other daughter. That's not the issue. It's like they didn't tell this daughter
Yes.
that they were taking all of this money that was owed to her.
Yes.
Like that was bad. But I don't know what you do differently. It's like it's pretty rough because like you can't tell your daughter to get an abortion if she doesn't want one.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right. And like you can't just let your daughter die.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the money and you see this money sitting in an account, like
What do you get?
What do you
Anyone would do
do?
that. I would sit
Yeah.
the OP down and be like, listen, I would probably, I don't know, this OP does sound like a little crazy, so I might withdraw the money first and be like, listen, this is what's happening. This is what's happening with your sister. We need to use this money, and we're going to.
yeah.
But we'll try and figure out something, or like we'll do whatever we can to like make it work in the best case
Yeah.
scenario. But like, we're not gonna just let your sister die. And I think also, who knows how much of that was the medical expenses and was her schooling and housing. Or no, she was with her parents. But I am curious on how much was paid for, because the school, I don't think they should have used it for.
Well, she
Only
probably
the
had her
health
own
stuff.
money for the school if she had inheritance too.
Well, I think that the inheritance, like, yeah, it'd be. I would like to see the breakdown of the
Yeah.
financials, but yeah.
It is a crap situation.
Oh,
though.
terrible.
Terrible.
Today I effed up by finding my boyfriend's spank bank.
The update.
Ooh, yeah, we got an update from that fateful story that we left off on.
Let's hear it.
So first, a little context from OP. I wanted to break up with him because I effed up, violated his privacy by snooping.
Yeah,
I
she
agree.
looked at his spank bank. A spank bank is a man's private property.
That's right. Even if it's not FDIC insured, it's
Yes,
it's still
even so.
locked down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I agree with the lot of you. It was effed up, way worse than finding old nudies. Kind of like cheating because of the trust thing.
I don't know if it's exactly like cheating.
I wouldn't call it cheating.
But snooping on the phone is a violation.
Yeah, snooping on the phone is not what. But also, like, you should have, I don't know, me and my partner, we have open access to each other's phones because there's
Yeah.
there's nothing to
secrets.
worry about. So we talked. I came clean. I told him that I know I violated his trust and I should not have snooped. And I would understand if he didn't want anything to do with me anymore. So I was breaking up with him.
Damn.
It's an interesting way to phrase it. I don't know if I would phrase it like that. But
What?
It's just like, hey, I don't know if you want to have anything to do with me anymore.
Unless
I'd
I'm
be like,
breaking up with you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, the deed is done at any rate. I told him I'd stay in a hotel or something if he didn't want to be near me after this, but I couldn't allow him to be with me when I'm so effed up.
Because like she snooped. So she's like, she just feels really bad about snooping.
All right. Man, it's really taking it to heart here.
Yeah.
He told me I was reaching and he didn't feel like his privacy was violated. He said he had nothing to hide. He knew my capabilities and said he expected it years ago, but was surprised that it didn't happen until now.
When he says capabilities, like in the first post, she was like, yeah, I can work things out on the internet. Is she like some like crazy hacker?
Yeah, maybe she's like, some sort of like super
Super genius.
Usually white hat hacker, but this time we turned the other direction.
The white turned into a black hat.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I didn't just ask him, and I told him that I didn't know. I didn't have an excuse. He asked if I ever felt like he lied, and I told him about a few things. Yeah, buddy, I think you lied about a thing or two, my friend.
Well, he didn't lie. He said he had a spank bank. He
was fucking his boss, who demoted her, like fucked her over.
But it sounds like he was doing that before they were together.
Oh,
it was like a past relationship with an ex-boss. I mean, like
that's dicey because it happened. The boss fucked with OP during the relationship.
Maybe during. Oh,
it
yes.
sounded like she was like, oh,
Yeah.
you're not going to get
It
promoted.
seems
or whatever.
like it seems at the very least there was some intentional things left out that he didn't come forward
some
with.
Thoughtful omission.
Yes, thoughtful omissions.
I brought up some of my findings, and he said he was telling the truth when he said he wasn't into it. He said he lied about his inexperience because he didn't feel like it counted since he wasn't into it.
Oh, like all the sexual partners he had in his spank bank. He's like, oh, like, it doesn't really count because I'm not. Bro, that's not sexual experience. This seems like a lie, though.
The logic of these
that's a
people.
lie, dude.
Wow.
That's a lie, bro. I mean, if you ask like someone, hey, are you experienced, or like, what have your partners been in? Like, I feel like it's like,
I didn't like it, so
I didn't like it, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it's like you fuck your girl's best friend, and it's like, oh, well, I didn't like it.
Yeah,
so
no,
like,
it wasn't good.
It wasn't cheating.
good.
It was fine.
Yeah, it wasn't cheating. It was
fine.
It was chilling.
Hilarious. He said he didn't want to break up and felt like he could move past it because it wasn't as big of a deal as I have made it, but I couldn't get past it. So then so be it.
I feel like OP is way too hard on herself and not hard enough on the boyfriend.
Bingo. Yes, absolutely.
Bingo. Fuck yourself, boyfriend.
That's right. He said he didn't know he liked girls like me until he met me and crushed on me the whole time we were friends, even with all of my crazy.
Because he was only into like white blonde girls before. Yeah.
Apparently. He told me he thought those girls he dated before was what he was supposed to like because of where he grew up.
I don't know, man.
This guy is getting worse and worse in my eyes. He says he wasn't settling me because of his reasons that I'm not writing out.
Okay.
I asked him to. I asked him to sit. I asked him to sit on my face.
And it was all better.
It was all better. I asked him to sit in on my first therapy session with a new therapist because my old one passed from COVID.
Wow, this is a train wreck.
Good gravy. Everything's just going wrong for OP. He said he's thinking about it because it's not his thing.
Yeah. Well, it's also a little odd to go to someone else's therapy session, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone
I
doing
mean, if it's in the context of like a couples thing.
Well, yeah, if it's couples therapy.
Yeah, that is
like,
a little bit. That's a bit strange. She's like, hey, come to my personal thing. And
yeah. Let me dish my dirt out in front of you.
I guess we're not broken up, but only time will tell. You broke up with him.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, then
this is weird,
OP,
dude. I'm not into it. I'm not into it.
There's so many things that are going wrong. I still effed up though. I'm not dismissing it. I should probably add it here that I effed up by posting this on effing Reddit. No, OP. No.
OP.
You are not in like
you are in the wrong a little bit, but not that.
Not the most.
Yeah, not the
by
most.
far.
Not
I mean,
the most by far.
You
dude.
are giving him way too, and he's just he's taking advantage of it. He's like, oh well, it's
what
like,
is that lie?
I'll have to work past it and stuff, but like I'll be okay. Like we can still,
This is messed up, dude. This is messed up.
Not it.